Welcome to day 3. Time for another secret to be revealed. I just want to take a second and say congratulations on making it this far into the challenge. A lot of the times, women opt into this challenge, life gets busy, excuses pop up, and they don't even start. So not only did you start the challenge, but now you are halfway through and you're going to finish it. You are going to make your goals a priority. So I just want you to pat yourself on the back, tell yourself thank you, and just let you know you're doing an awesome job for being here again. Now, of course, before I dive into today's secret, make sure you're weighing in the comments below. I want all the weights that you weighed in, all the daily weigh-ins, put them one on top of the other so we can see your progress from day to day. That way, we can show you some love if you've been doing awesome or give you some extra support if you need some help moving the scale a little bit faster. So make sure you do that before you watch the rest of this video. And this goes without needing to be said, but of course, make sure you spread your glow, build up your weight loss karma, make somebody's day. That way they'll make your day and we can keep that cycle of good positive energy flowing. Now, secret number 3 today is the toning technique men have been hiding from women. So this is really, really cool. So before I lost my 80 pounds, I was really struggling to figure out what to do, right? And so, my first instinct was go get a gym membership. And I've had so many gym memberships, but most of the time I'd get a gym membership and I'd pay for the full year and then I'd never show up. Or when I did go to the gym membership, the cardio zone was kind of my comfort zone. The treadmills, the ellipticals, the Stairmasters, the bikes, the rowing machine, right? Like all that's kind of where I stood because that's kind of all I knew how to use. And I thought the more you sweat, the more calories you're burning, and therefore the more I'll lose weight. So that's kind of where I stuck. But I remember one day killing myself on the treadmill and just looking around me, and I felt so stupid. Like I was sweating like crazy. I was dying on the treadmill. I swear I was gonna fly right off the back. And I was like, this isn't even working. Like my body looks the same. The scale hasn't even moved. Why am I busting my butt? And so I hit the emergency stop button and I'm like, I'm done. What's the point? And as I got to stepping off the treadmill, I looked on either side of me and I saw that all the cardio equipment had women on it. Like all the women were taking up this whole section and they were working just as hard as I was, busting their butt, but they still weren't reaching their goals. And so I was like, what the heck's going on here? This is fishy. Something's going on. And so I looked across the gym. I looked to the weight section and where the machines are. And I looked and I saw all these men who were like super lean. They had their muscles showing. They were really big. They were really lean, but they were sitting on the machines, texting in between sets or listening to music in between sets. And it looked like they weren't even working hard. They weren't even breaking a sweat, yet they had the least amount of body fat as anybody in the entire gym. I was like, what's going on here? They're barely working. I'm working. How do they have less fat than me? And so it dawned on me in that moment like a lightning bolt. The toning technique that men have been hiding from women is weight lift to waist lift. You see, if eating more to lose more is like adding logs onto our metabolism fire, then adding weights into our routine is like adding coals to our fire, coals to our metabolism. Coals, the stuff that's like really good for toasting marshmallows. It's the stuff that's at the bottom of the fire, well after the fire is out, well after the logs are burnt off. You have these hot coals. And these coals can burn up to days. So what's cool about weightlifting is you're not just burning calories while you're working out, it's actually burning calories after you stop working out, while you're walking up the stairs, while you're walking back to your car, while you're sleeping. So you're burning calories for way longer, not just while you work out. So this is kind of the key to make it easier and faster. And once I found out about like the thermogenic food, I started eating just like my husband, right? But I found like even though we were eating the same, he still looked better and he was still leaner. And this was the secret why. He was weight training while I was doing all this cardio, even though we were eating the same, right? My husband would always tell me, I don't know why you can't lose weight because you don't eat very much. We eat the same, and he was lean. Well, this is one of the secrets. He was doing the weightlifting to waist lift, and I wasn't. And so I incorporated it, and it was a complete game changer. My complete shape just changed. And the good news is, sometimes we think of weights and we get scared and we're like, oh my God, am I going to get bulky? Am I going to get manly? Am I going to get huge? The good news is, as women, we do not have nearly as much testosterone as men. So we don't have as much testosterone to build the muscle. So we will never, ever look like that. The good news is when we do lift weights, we just have enough testosterone to make us nice and toned like this picture here. Okay, so trust me, you're not going to get bulky. You don't have to be afraid of the weights. And another thing to note too, which a lot of people don't know, and this can be a game changer in terms of motivation, muscle and fat, one of them is denser than the other, right? Like look at here, that 5 pounds of muscle looks much smaller than what 5 pounds of fat looks like. So that means the scale can sometimes weigh heavier than you actually are because you put on muscle in a good way. So the scale will weigh heavier, but you will look smaller. So at some point, the scale isn't the best measuring tool, which is which is good news. So you don't have to get discouraged, right? Sometimes you've been putting on muscle, which is excellent. It's building your shape. And then when we pair that with secret one from yesterday, and we're burning off fat with our thermogenic food and building muscle, we're now shrinking and toning at the same time. So our size is changing and our shape is changing, which is really, really cool. So you can't always trust the scale. So do we want to take advantage of how to weight lift? So that's kind of the question. I know it works. How do we incorporate it, right? Well, what I've developed over all these years is the most fast way to maximize results in a minimal amount of time when it comes to your workouts. So I call it the hardcore 4. So simple. Follow along here, okay? So all you have to do when figuring out what workout you want to do or how to work out, or, oh my God, I don't want to go to the gym, or I don't want to spend 2 hours doing a workout, this makes your workouts like 15 minutes. So you pick 4 exercises, okay? 1 for your upper body, 1 for your lower body, 1 for your core, and 1 for your cardiovascular system. So that would mean for upper body, I can do bicep curls. For lower body, I can choose reverse lunges. For core, I can do sit-ups. And for cardio, I can do burpees. I hate burpees. I would never do burpees, but don't pick anything you don't like. Just for argument's sake, let's say burpees. So there are your 4 exercises, okay? Now you got 4 exercises, boom. Now pick the exercises you only like to do, and pick the exercises that you can do with the equipment you have available, or if you don't have any equipment, choose the ones with no equipment. And if you don't know what to choose, just Google upper body exercise to get rid of my arm fat, and you'll find tricep dips and tricep extensions and lat pull downs. It's all about just picking one that you like. No, one is not better than the other, so don't get hung up on exercise choice, okay? 4 exercises. Then we have reps. Now we want to see how many repetitions of each exercise are we going to do. Well, if you want to build your power, which is like your speed, you only do 1 to 3 reps, and you pick a weight that you can only get 3 reps with, right? You couldn't get more because it was too heavy. 4 to 6 reps is for strength. 7 to 12 reps is for hypertrophy, which means kind of like toning, and then 13 plus is for muscular endurance. So pick your reps. Normally, I'd say just start with 10 reps, right? So 10 bicep curls, 10 lunges per side, 10 sit-ups, and 10 burpees. And then last but not least, just figure out how many rounds do you want to do. If you're a beginner, do 1 or 2 rounds, right? So do your 10 bicep curls, then your 10 lunges, then your 10 sit-ups, then your 10 burpees. That's 1 round. Start back up at your bicep curls. Do that twice if you're a beginner. Do 3 to 4 times if you're intermediate and you've gotten used to it. Or do 5+ times if you're advanced, or you got extra time to kill, right? So super simple. This workout's done in like 15 minutes. It targets your full body, and it gets maximal results in a minimal amount of time. And it adds coals to your fire, so you're burning calories, burning off fat well after you stop working out. So you do not have to spend hours in the gym. You don't even need to go to a gym to do this. When you do this, it completely transforms your body. So this is Sage. She's finally fitting into size small. She had to go buy a brand new wardrobe. And then we had somebody else here, one of our queens. She had a pair of Victory jeans that she was ready to wear when she finally reached her goal. And she fit into them, and then they were too big. She actually beat her goal, and her Victory jeans were too big. And then we also had Denise here. She bought a pair of pants, shorts here from a couple summers ago, and now they finally fit. Finally, they were sitting in her closet with their tags on. Do you have any of those? Bunch of clothes with your tags on, right? How exciting would it be to finally fit back into the clothes that you love? Sage, about 60 pounds. Patty, about 60 pounds. So super crazy stuff, like completely transforming your body shape. Now, if you want practice implementing the hardcore 4, how to do this properly so you get maximal results in a minimal amount of time without having to go to the gym, without having to spend hours in the gym, without even needing equipment, without hurting yourself, okay, without getting bulky, let me give you a special gift. Introducing the Trim Trainer. It is a game changer. I'm going to give you guys 30 days free so you can play around in here. You can get access to over 100 different workouts using the Hardcore 4 that I built out already for you, targeting the specific areas you want in your body, and over 400 delicious recipes so you will never get bored, never have to wonder what to eat or what to feed the family. It is all done for you. Let me show you some more. So you open up your app, and first thing you're going to see is your app profile. And this is going to be all customized and modified to exactly where you are at and the goals that you want to achieve. You'll see at the first top of the page here, you're going to have your to-do list for today. So that way you only have to worry about, what do I have to get done today? You don't think it's a million things. You don't have a laundry list of a to-do list of what you need to get done to be healthy. There's like 2-3 things. If you do them that day, you're going to hit your goal. So it really makes it easy and takes things off of your plate. If you scroll down, there's virtual classes, so you can even book live coaching calls with me, with the other ladies in the group, so you can actually get to know each other, which is awesome. And if you scroll down, there are tons of ways that you can keep track of your stats. So you're going to input your body weight every morning in here. And what it does is it actually is going to graph it for you. And you can see here, what's really cool is You're going to learn your body's trend, right? Everybody's body is so different. So a lot of the times when we're losing weight, it's the scale that throws us off, right? We see the number, it's not what we want. We say, screw it, it's not working, and then we stop. Well, the cool thing about tracking your weight like this every morning, you're going to learn your body's trend. Oh, you didn't get a good sleep last night? Well, step on the scale, learn how it affects it. Oh, you haven't pooped in a while? Step on the scale, see how constipation affects the scale. So you're going to learn that even though, weight loss isn't going to be like every single day I'm dropping 10 pounds, you're going to be like, oh, I went up half of a pound. Don't worry. Now I know it's because I didn't sleep well. I don't have to just quit everything. I know that it's going to drop tomorrow. You'll also see different things. You can calculate your steps. You can hook up one of your watches and keep track of your steps, your sleep. You can do your body fat percentage. You can do your blood pressure if you're on medication, which was really, really, really cool. You can also go over to the next icon here, and this is your accountability calendar. So it's super simple. So this is going to show you everything, again, that you have for the day and for the week. So you just click on, what do I have to do today? Oh, I got to track my body stats. Awesome. Just putting it in here. 155 pounds today. Save it. You can also input your measurements, which is super cool and easy and fast, okay? Now, once you move over to the next tab, it's a kettlebell icon, and this is where you find your workout. So it is awesome. So take a look at this workout here. It says 16 minutes. You got 16 minutes to take care of yourself today? I think you can find 16 minutes. So you click the workout, okay? All the workouts are doable anywhere, anytime. You don't need equipment. You can use water bottles around the house if you need to. You can use a laundry detergent bottle if you need to. And they're all 15 minutes. So you do it with the app. They all have instructional videos. You keep track of how many reps you use and what weight you use, and then you save it, and you can keep track of how you are progressing, right? If we don't measure it, we can't manage it, we can't get more toned. So this is super handy to make workouts fast, do them from anywhere, and not have to worry about, going on YouTube for a bunch of things. Now, next over, we have a fork and knife icon. So this is so cool. There are over 400 different recipes that you can access in this app. 400. So you're never going to get bored. The family's going to love them all, and you can always switch it up. You never have to worry about what's for dinner tonight, which is awesome. So you look here, all these videos. You got a breakfast casserole. You got a Reuben sandwich, creamy cauliflower rice. You've got cinnamon roll smoothie, instant pot salsa chicken wraps, Nordic wrap. We got ricotta spinach sandwich. We've got Mediterranean chickpea wraps, ground beef chorizo bowl, lentil and vegetable soup with Parmesan. Like, look at all this stuff. It's so good. Delicious, yummy stuff that you wouldn't believe you still get to lose weight and eat that stuff. So you get 400 to choose from. You can always go through and make new ones. And they come with instructional recipes, so you can always learn how to do it. You don't have to be Gordon Ramsay. And what's great about this app as well is that it is an all-in-one app, okay? I don't know about you, but before I lost my 80 pounds, I had a ton of apps on my phone. I had one to track my water intake. I had one to track my step intake. I had one to count my food and track my macros. I had one that tracked the recipes that I could find. One that was just for workouts. One that connected to my smartwatch. Like, I had a million different apps. And now this one condenses it all. It's all in one place. So you don't have to have these millions of apps everywhere. It's everything all in one. It makes your life easier. And guess what? When it's easy, you stick to it. So easy equals results. And this is a game changer for that. So if you want to take advantage of the Trim Trainer and all the awesome goodies, there's a link in the description of this video. You click that link, you fill out your information, and you sign up, and then you get instant access to everything I just went over, which is super exciting. It is $0 today. You pay absolutely nothing. You get to use it and play around with it and use all the awesome assets in it for 30 days for free. After the 30 days, it is $97 per month, and it will auto renew, but you can cancel at any time. No questions asked. All you got to do is just shoot me an email at info@tremera.com. You can cancel it if you don't want to be charged, but for now you get to use it for free. So take advantage of that. Just click the link in the description. Now, today's trim task is you're going to download the Trim Trainer. So click that link in the description, set it up, find your workout that'll be automatically updated in that kettlebell icon for you. I want you to complete your workout, and after you complete a workout in the Trim Trainer, I want you to take a sweaty selfie. I want to see the work you put in. Take that sweaty selfie, let me get a bead of sweat on the forehead, and I want you to post it in the comments below so I know you are working out. I know you're working those muscles, speeding up the metabolism, adding coals to your fire, and taking these trainings serious. So get that done, and I will see you on the training tomorrow, where we go over secret number 4, which is the surprising paradox, keeping women fat and stuck. See you then.